Hello, my name is Coritza Quintal, and today my persuasive speech is about why smoking should be banned in public places. Serious smoking is the leading preventable cause of death in the United States. Smoking causes more than 480,000 deaths each year. This is nearly 1 in 5 deaths. Smoking causes more deaths than HIV or motor vehicle injuries. The risk of dying from cigarette smoking has increased in the last 50 years in men and women in the United States. And research has shown that smoking not only affects smokers, but also those around them. As a result of this, many believe that smoking should not be allowed in public places. After conducting an extensive research in the topic of smoking, I strongly agree that a ban is the most appropriate course of action. Today, I would like to discuss with you why smoking should be banned in public places. Firstly, smoking should be banned in public places because it causes serious health problems to smokers and to those inhaling secondhand smoke. Secondly, smoking should be banned in public places because it contaminates the environment. Last but not least, smoking should be banned in public places because it can lead to more smokers quitting their habit. Firstly, smoking should be banned in public places because it causes serious health problems to smokers and to those inhaling secondhand smoke. Smoking and the use of other tobacco products, including cigars and smokeless tobacco, causes or worsens numerous diseases and conditions. According to the American Lung Association, smoking is directly responsible for approximately 90% of lung cancer deaths and approximately 80% of deaths caused by chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, including emphysema and chronic bronchitis. Cigarette smoke contains more than 7,000 chemicals, at least 70 of which are known to cause cancer. Smoking harms nearly every organ in the body. It also is a cause of coronary heart disease, stroke, and a host of other cancers and diseases. When non-smokers are exposed to secondhand smoke, it's called involuntary smoking or passive smoking. Secondhand smoke has the same harmful chemicals that smokers inhale, and there's no safe level of exposure to it. According to the American Cancer Society, secondhand smoke is a mixture of two forms of smoke that come from burning tobacco. Mainstream smoke is the smoke held by the smoker, and side-stream smoke, the smoke from the lighted end of a cigarette, pipe, or cigar, or tobacco burning in a hookah. Side-stream smoke has higher concentrations of cancer-causing agents or carcinogens, and is more toxic than mainstream smoke. It also has smaller particles than mainstream smoke. These smaller particles make their way into the lungs and the body cells more easily. Secondhand smoke is a serious health hazard, causing more than 41,000 deaths per year. It can cause or make worse a wide range of damaging health effects in children and adults. According to the CDC, secondhand smoke causes approximately 7,330 deaths from lung cancer and 33,950 deaths from heart disease each year. Between 1964 and 2014, 2.5 million people died from exposure to secondhand smoke, according to a report from the U.S. General Surgeon. The report also concluded that secondhand smoke is a definite cause of stroke. Also, secondhand smoke can cause heart attacks. Even relative brief exposure can trigger a heart attack. Secondhand smoke is especially harmful to small children. Secondhand smoke is responsible for between 150,000 and 300,000 lower respiratory tract infections in infants and children under 18 months of age. Now that you have an idea of the health risk of smoking, I want to discuss how smoking affects the environment. Secondly, smoking should be banned in public places because it contaminates the environment. Air pollution and toxic waste is associated with smoking. Of course, as you may expect, secondhand smoke pollutes the air in a direct way. According to the CDC, cigarettes contain two main atmosphere-polluting chemicals, carbon dioxide and methane. While these two aren't lethal to humans who smoke a single cigarette, they do contribute to overall atmospheric pollution. Consider this. Smoking worldwide releases about 2.6 billion kilograms of carbon dioxide in the air each year. It also releases about 5.2 billion kilograms of methane every year. That is clearly a much larger impact than most of us consider. Cigarette butts are the most common toxic waste found in cleanups and the #1 item found on highways. And contrary to popular belief, they do not decompose completely. In 2005, an estimated 135 million pounds of cigarette butts were dumped into the U.S. environment. It is not only smoking that causes harm to the environment, cigarette manufacturing processes can also damage the environment extensively. Deforestation is associated with the tobacco industry and damages the environment. Deforestation refers to the process of stripping land of natural forests, wooded areas, and other areas with high levels of flora and fauna. According to quitsmokingcommunity.org, tobacco fields are often planted in the rainforests of Tanzania, and this has resulted in major deforestation in the country. In Africa, around 5% of all deforestation is caused by tobacco. In Malawi, where the ancient dry forests of the Miombo Highlands are particularly under threat, tobacco accounts for 20% of deforestation. Each year, nearly 600 million trees are destroyed to provide fuel to dry tobacco. Put another way, one tree is destroyed for every 300 cigarettes. Additionally, runoff associated with tobacco growing processes damages the environment. The process of growing, curing, and transporting tobacco requires the use of chemicals and can leach the soil of beneficial minerals and nutrients. All of these chemicals can potentially cause harm to humans, plants, and animals. One of the most frequently used chemicals in tobacco production is aldehyde. Aldehyde is exceptionally toxic to humans and equally toxic to most animals. According to the CDC, as of 2015, tobacco factories will have deposited a total of 45 trillion kilograms of solid waste, 6 trillion kilograms of nicotine waste, and almost 4 trillion kilograms of chemical waste. Now that you understand how smoking affects the environment, I want to talk about how to inspire a smoker to quit. Last but not least, smoking should be banned in public places to lead to more smokers quitting their habit. According to quitday.org, approximately 75% of all smokers in the U.S. claim they would like to quit, but many are afraid of doing so. Chances are you know someone that has considered quitting smoking, and it's very important to inspire them to quit. The first step in inspiring someone to quit is simply calmly talking to them about quitting. Ask them if they want or wanted to quit. Tell them that you're concerned about them and explain why you'd like them to quit. Different smokers can have very different reasons for quitting. Some quit smoking for their health, while others may do it for their finances or for someone they care for. Many smokers don't want to quit because they're afraid of withdrawal, or that quitting will make them gain weight. Perhaps they don't want their irritability to be a burden on people around them. Maybe it's because they tried and failed in the past and they don't believe they can do it. Ask them what's keeping them from quitting. Perhaps you can even address some of those fears. But what's most important is that you listen to them and try to understand them. Quitting is a very stressful experience, and the more stressed out a smoker is, the harder it will be for him or her to quit. Deciding to quit smoking is not an easy choice to make for an addict. If they decide against it, accept their choice. Constantly pressuring them to quit will be unfair. Enforcing a quit day on them will only drive them away. Quitting requires willpower that must come from within. Try to remember why quitting is difficult for them. Perhaps this wasn't the right time to do it. If they do decide to quit, congratulate them on taking their first and perhaps most important step toward breaking their addiction. If you have never smoked, it might be hard for you to understand what they're going through. Remember that quitting smoking is a big deal, and show them that you're proud of them. Now that I discussed with you why smoking should be banned in public places, let's review. Smoking should be banned in public places to reduce health problems and save lives. Smoking should be banned in public places to help our environment and atmosphere be clean. Smoking should be banned in public places to inspire current smokers to quit. Smoking is an activity that has been around for many years for people to use and adapt into their lifestyle. It is a tool that many people use to help reduce the stresses of life and put them in a comfortable position that enables us to cope with the hectic lifestyle they're living. However, smoking has been proven to cause many types of cancer, the most common being lung cancer, resulting in numerous deaths. Secondhand smoke has been shown to produce the same negative health effects that smoking firsthand does. The main message that I'm trying to get across is that smoking should be banned in public places in order for the world to be a better and safer place to live in. Thank you.